Rev your engines, Texoma. This weekend, 3 full days of activities, including 2 days of bidding wars, is coming to Texoma for the annual Cruisin' Nakona Collector Car event. News Channel 6 photojournalist Joseph Saint was there to capture some of today's sights and sounds.
It's all about the Victoria auction, and this is kind of the kickoff, Cruisin' Nakona, and this is a big day for our little community. It brings a lot of people to our town for a lot of small businesses here.
Well, we're having the cruise. It's really good for the city. It brings people in, they have a good time, we have good eats. We have more things going on here than any little town that I know of.
Well, my parents, they moved to Nakona in 2012. Anyway, they told me about a car cruise up here, so at the time I loaded my car up and I drove 7.5 hours to get up here, and I haven't missed a year since. I just come here to have fun and hang out with a bunch of car guys.
It means a lot to me personally because I was born and raised here and I love this town and I want other people to see what we have to offer, you know, what small towns have to offer here in Texas, and let them have a love for it like what I have.
Little pieces of Clay County going out over Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana.
A company that got its start in the East Coast.
In 1960, Triangle Brick was formed by some former members of a other brick company in North Carolina.
Saw potential to expand appropriately in Clay County.
And then around 2008, they decided they would like to come out to Texas, so they began looking for raw material around about that time.
This land was purchased in 2011. Ground was broken on this nearly 1,000-acre facility back in 2014.
So real simply, we're a baker.
The plant, which is at 50% capacity right now, employs 35 people.
As we get up to 100%, we'll add more people.
This plant has the capability of producing 90 million bricks, and here's how it all begins.
We're also fortunate as a baker, we can take that raw material straight out of the ground. So we do that, we crush it, we grind it to get it to the consistency of flour.
That flour-like material is then added to water to be formed.
We then cut it in the setting and put it on a kill car. We then dry it out because we used water, which was our friend in extrusion, is now our enemy in firing it. So we need to take all that water out.
The bricks are then cooked at a whopping 1900 degrees Fahrenheit.
And then cool it using the waste heat to dry the brick. And then we unload it and blend it into packages so our customers can use it in the masonry field.
Triangle Brick already has Longo Landscape, a Wichita Falls business, ready to buy its bricks. And one thing company officials want the community to know is how grateful they are to be in Clay County.
Just thank you for welcoming us here, for being a participant in our startup here. And we just look forward to a lot of great years. We're all in it together.
Well, looking ahead, an hour and a half of excitement and fun is planned for a show being put on by the Garden Brothers Circus in Wichita Falls, and it's tonight. It kicks off at the K. Yeager Coliseum at 7:30. This could be your last chance to see elephants live at the circus. There's also going to be a Chinese acrobat, a human slingshot, racing camels, and crazy comedy with circus clowns and daring aerialists. Not to mention motorcycle daredevils. This thing's packed. They somersault and spin in a big globe of doom.
Bouncy house. Yeah, we like playing on the bouncy house. It's really fun because there's slides and you can jump on things and it's fun. She wants to ride an elephant and I want to ride a camel. Yeah. And they're a little stinky, but...
Tickets are being sold online right now for $9.95 each. For a link to buy tickets or find out more, just head to our website. We guarantee you it's not stinky at newschannel6now.com and just search Garden Circus.
Love it.
Live, local, now. This is News Channel 6.
Get ready for a boom in mosquitoes. Good evening, Texoma. You're watching News Channel 6 1st to 5. I'm Ashley Fitzwater.
And I'm Chris Horgan. Last week's heavy rains and hot temperatures forecasted this week are the perfect recipe for those pests.
First Alert meteorologist Carly Smith joins us live tonight from near downtown. And Carly, we had a great weekend, but it sounds like bug spray, that is going to be mandatory coming soon.
Chris and Ashley, you may be noticing yourself swatting at bugs more often when you are outside. Well, let me tell you, that's going to be thanks to these puddles that you're seeing across the area.
Here in a couple days, especially with the nice warm weather you have predicted, we will have a mosquito bloom. They will be everywhere.
You can help keep the mosquito population down by treating puddles with larvicides. Also make sure any buckets or outdoor containers are dumped, especially after a storm.
That is the best way and the cheapest way we can prevent mosquitoes from reproducing.
Female mosquitoes can lay 100 to 400 eggs, allowing the population to really boom when there's available water.
We can go out and we can treat our roadside ditches and our public lands, but we can't treat in your backyard or in your front yard or your rain gutters or any place like that where the mosquitoes will be breeding.
It's time to pull out that bug spray and especially make sure you find the cans with DEET in them. That's going to be the best bet to protect you against all the mosquitoes that could be carrying viruses or just from getting those pesky little bumps that you don't want to itch. So with the temperatures on the rise, the population is expected to rise also. Reporting live, Carly Smith, News Channel 6.
Wichita County Sheriff David Duke says a woman was traveling westbound when she drove off the road and hit an electric pole. That pole broke off and the woman's van rolled over at least 2 times and ended up on its side. The jaws of life had to be used just to get her out. She was airlifted to the hospital, and while her condition remains unknown tonight, Sheriff Duke says she was alert when she was leaving the scene. Traffic was backed up to Kell for about an hour. Encore's website tonight is showing nearly 300 customers are still without power. Thank you, Ken. It's a story of hogs and heroes and how a hunting trip west of Wichita Falls is helping war vets heal. News Channel 6 photojournalist Joseph Saint was there and got a chance to visit with some of our country's bravest warriors who have fought for our freedom.
Yeah, man, it's an amazing day to be out here with great Americans, to get together and get away from the city and come out to the country, let it all kind of fade away and reunite is something special.
We're here as a cooking team for the wounded warrior veterans that are here, and we're all volunteering, and we're glad to be here to help these guys have a good time and have a successful hunt.
Anytime a group of veterans can get together and get to know one another, it's a great time. It brings back a lot of the good memories. I sit and I think about all the bad memories and some of the traumatic things that we've done, and this, I don't know, it's kind of peaceful.
That's awesome. Semper Gratis Incorporated has contributed to various veteran charity organizations and military facilities.